Do you worry that your chickens may not be coping too well in the heat of the summer? Today we're going to look at 5 easy things you can do to make sure that your chickens stay hydrated when the temperatures soar. The fact is that chickens really don't do well at dealing with the heat. They do very well in the cold because, let's be honest, they have feather duvets on their backs, but in the heat of the summer, those same feather duvets stop them from cooling off. So anything over about 24 degrees centigrade, that's 75 Fahrenheit, will start to become a problem for chickens, particularly in areas of high humidity. Once temperatures start to rise to over 30 degrees centigrade, that's around 86 Fahrenheit, then the chickens will start to really struggle. So watch out for these signs. If you see chickens panting with their beaks open, if you see them holding their wings away from their body, if you notice that they're not eating, not laying, that they've got runny diarrhea instead of their normal poop, then it's really time to start to bring out the big guns. We need to keep them hydrated, and here are 5 very simple ways to do it. Number 1, pretty straightforward, very simple, shouldn't be a problem. Make sure they have enough water. And make sure that if you have a large run, your chickens are able to access water at different points in the run. Place bowls or nipple waterers at different points so they don't have very far to go. Make sure that you keep the water fresh all day, and if that means changing it out several times during the day, so be it. If you're going to use bowls, make sure that they're either food-grade plastic or, preferably in the heat, stoneware. A great idea is to add a block of ice to a bowl, which will defrost during the course of the day, and so the chickens will always have cold water to go to. And if you can put a fan near your block of ice in order to blow some fresh, cold air across the chickens, they'll thank you even more. Tip number 2, watermelon. The clue's in the name. Watermelon is an excellent source of liquid for your chickens, and they will fight you to get to it. You don't need to do anything with it, just cut it into slices, put it on the ground, and watch while your chickens enjoy it. If you want your watermelon to provide extra cold hydration, just put some pieces in the freezer for a while and then put it out in the run. No need to chop it up, no need to make ice lollies with it, just give it to your chickens as it is. Tip number 3, make sure your chickens get their 5 a day. 5 a day meaning delicious, nutritious fruit and veg. Like children, chickens can sometimes be a bit picky about their fruit and veg, but there are ways of delivering them which will mean that they get snapped up very, very quickly. So thinking about veg, look at things that are plentiful in the shops at this time of year, like cucumber, for example, or grow your own. It's so simple to do. Carrots are another great source. I find it's easier for my chickens if I grate the cucumber and carrots, mix them together, put them in a bowl, give them to the chickens in the run. 5 minutes, simple. Tomatoes are also a good source of liquid and a good source of nutrition. Try growing a small cherry tomato, such as Tom Thumb. I grow these in baskets in my chicken coop, so they look very pretty while they're growing. When they're ripe enough, they fall off and the chickens can just eat them. What about fruit then? Well, if you grow your own, there's really no problem. Otherwise, take a look around your local shops to see what's available. And try asking in fruit and vegetable shops locally to see whether they have any leftovers that they'll let you have. I'm not talking about fruit and veg that have gone off, obviously, but sometimes things have just become a little soft to be sold in the shop, but are still perfectly good. Fruit that's excellent in the summer months are things like apples and pears, and don't worry if you've seen information on the internet to say that they're poisonous to chickens. They're really not. Things that you should be careful of are the seeds. The other thing that's good at this time of year, strawberries. Again, very easily grown, and the plants will produce other plants that you can use the next year. So they work out very cheaply. Don't give your chickens too many strawberries because you will find that it will turn their poo a little bit red and very runny. Tip number 4, give your chickens an ice lolly. Okay, a bit of a large ice lolly, but nevertheless, they'll really enjoy this. And if you have children or grandchildren, it's good fun to make it with them. And it's very simple to do. Take some of the ingredients that we've been looking at, apples, pears, strawberries, cucumber, tomatoes, whatever you have. Put them into a bundt tin or a bread tin, add water to the top and freeze. Once it's frozen, take it into the chicken run, tip it out and watch your chickens enjoy their ice lolly treat. Tip number 5, electrolytes. Electrolytes are really good to have on hand if your chickens do become overheated. They will help them to rehydrate very quickly. What are electrolytes? Well, if you've heard of Gatorade, that's an electrolyte drink for humans. And if you're really stuck, you can give that to your chickens. Just be a bit careful because commercially produced drinks like that tend to have added chemicals. If you'd like a simple recipe for electrolytes, using items that you'll find in your store cupboard, then take a look at my website. The link is in the description underneath this video. And finally, something not to use. Whatever you do, if your chickens are showing signs of heat exhaustion, do not give them apple cider vinegar. It can be useful for many things, but it increases the chicken's metabolism, and so it heats their bodies up rather than cooling it down. Plain water, or if they need it, an electrolyte drink is much better. So there you have it. 5 simple ways to keep your flock hydrated even during the hottest of temperatures, and 1 thing not to do. But please don't wait until your flock is showing signs of extreme dehydration. Even if the weather is quite cool where you are at the moment, take action to make sure that when it does get warmer, your chickens will be safe. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Kath's Chicken Chat. And for more information about how you can ask me the questions that you want answered, please take a look in the description underneath the video. The link's there. Until next time, I hope all your chickens are happy ones.